you might want to keep it quiet until, because there's going to be a transformation of this energy. Hi, thanks for being here. We're going to do a quick collective reading. Always use your own discernment and intuition with my readings. You know what's for you, you know what's not, so always trust yourself. This is a collective reading, so only take what resonates and leave the rest. So I'm just going to tap into the collective energy and what is the best messages for the collective. We have the broom with the number 8. What dreams may come from what you seek? Make room, make way, a clearing need be. I have been seeing the number 8 a lot. So making space and clearing energy is very important right now for the collective. 8 is a number of abundance, making room for abundance. What the image in my mind is coming, a crowded room where you want to like buy new furniture, but you have to get rid of the old furniture first, or it's just going to be a cluttered mess. And you won't be able to appreciate the, you know, the new energy, the new furniture. So there's just, that's just an example, but clearing out anything that no longer is necessary or needed or can be used somewhere else. Yeah. We have potions and spells. A pinch of this, a dash of that. Be sure you're sure before you call. 28, that's a number 10. So there's going to be a new beginning here. When I see the number 10, that shows me a new cycle beginning. So there's a new cycle here. And I feel like this is talking about being ready, getting prepared for a new cycle. Be sure that you're sure before you call. So if you're trying to manifest something or bring something new in your life, I feel like this is calling you to clear out what you need to clear out so that when it does come in, you can see it. Like you can enjoy whatever this new energy is that you want to come in. The third harvest with 38. So now we have 8, 28, and 38. These could be ages or significant numbers in some way. The number 8 could be very significant. We have 38, so that is down to 11. So we have 8, 10, and 11. These life path numbers 8, 1, or 11 could be significant here. And it says, third harvest, daughters of the woods, feel thy sacred swell with suppleness. Taste the gathering of honey's milk, filling your emptiness. So, okay, so that's exactly the energy that I'm getting. It's like clearing out stuff and feeling kind of empty, but then this beautiful third harvest comes in. This third harvest of, and it says here, of honey's milk, of something that's nutritious and flavorful and sweet is going to come in. But we have to be okay with that emptiness. We have to clear out space for this energy. And with the broom, that is calling for that clearing. Is there any other messages that I can give to the collective right now? Okay. So we have Greet the Darkness and All Hallows Eve. So yeah, there's a call to be okay with the emptiness and darkness. And I'm getting like greeting your shadow. Greet the darkness, greet the shadow. Greet that piece of you that doesn't want to let go of these things that you might have been holding on to. It feels like this may be a tough situation, that somebody doesn't want to let go of these things or this energy. But Spirit's calling you to greet that darkness that keeps you holding on to these things. And with All Hallows Eve, it says, call upon the voices that stir your senses through the night. Cast an unforgiving howl as you stomp your might through the ground. And I feel like that is calling in the energies, guidance that you need to be able to let go of this. And like, it's okay for it to hurt a little bit. Like, it's okay for you to be upset about it, about letting go of these things or this energy. You can cry, you can be, allow that emotion to flow through you. That is greeting the darkness, of greeting that piece of you that, you know, that may feel dark and shadowy. Is there anything else I can say? Spell casting manifestation, yeah. So there's something that you're wanting to bring into your life that you've been trying to manifest, something that you really deeply desire, but you have this energy that's blocking it. And you have to greet the darkness, greet your shadow to move this, to transmute it, for this manifestation to come in. And I am doing this collective reading around the full moon in Sagittarius. And if you look at this card, we have the moon here. So, you know, with the full moon, it's a great time to release. What else can we say here for this collective energy? What else can we say here for the collective energy? The Empress, a receiving energy, a nurturing. Empress can be looked at as the mother. Opening up your energy to receive. And I actually this is very much a collective energy, because I just did a reading for Leo and got the Empress. The 8 popped up in my past 2 readings. We have the 10 of Rods, which is the 10 of Wands. This talks about burdens. Letting go of some burdens. Burdens that are too heavy. The Empress and burdens. What can we talk about here? What can we say? Opening up your energy to receive and releasing is a big piece of this. The Ace of Swords and the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. The truth of something may unground you for a little bit. The Chariot. So the truth of something could make you feel a little ungrounded. And the reason why is because I feel like, and again, this is going back to another reading, these readings kind of feel like they're clashing all together, but it could be that this truth changes your perception. But with the Ace of Swords, it's like a new beginning happens because of this truth. But it does feel like there may be some ungrounded energy. But with the Empress showing up, I feel like the Empress is all of the queens together. So you're moving to this energy of the Empress, of receiving, of being grounded and fruitful and nurturing to others, because you have all this abundance. So you're moving from a queen energy to the Empress. But it may unground you a little bit with whatever comes in with this truth. Is there, whoa, that flew up. One sec, let me grab that. Four of Pentacles, holding on. This is a card of holding on to something. Okay, tell me more about this Four of Pentacles. Tell me more about the Four of Pentacles. Three of Cups. Letting go of something. Tell me more about this Three of Cups. Tell me more about the Three of Cups with the Four of Pentacles. We have the Four of Pentacles, Three of Cups, Ten of Pentacles, and the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. The Knight of Pentacles is in reverse. So what we're looking at here is holding on to something that may have been celebrated. And with the Ten of Pentacles, it may have felt like something that was a legacy and that was going to live throughout generations type of energy. But it looks like it's not going anywhere. And so it's really hard for you to release this because it was something really big for you. You feel like a wish wasn't fulfilled. And even like you could see it manifesting, but it was like it didn't. Like you could see it coming in, you could feel the energy of it, and it didn't manifest. It didn't, I'm getting the word generate. And it felt like a wish unfulfilled. So it has you where you don't want to let this go. So what is the guidance here? What is the guidance here? And I will say this, Two of Rods. Breaking away from it. With the Two of Rods in this deck, it's a lion. Here with the mouse. And the mouse is getting the lion out. Have courage to move away from it and look to what's new. What this Ace of Swords, what the truth is of the situation. We have the Chariot in reverse, the Seven of Swords in reverse, and the Hierophant in reverse. The Chariot in reverse with the Seven of Swords and the Hierophant. You won't be moving towards something that is ordinary or organized or something that you usually would go to or the usual way of things. You're not going in that direction. And we have Temperance on the bottom of the deck. So that could bring, there's some transmutation of energy that needs to happen where you kind of want to do the same thing over again. Whatever this was, this wish that you feel that was unfulfilled, or this Ten of Pentacles that was in reverse, this legacy, this thing that was supposed to be long lasting and a definite goal of yours. It's being transmuted into something else. And it's not something that you expect or that is, I'm getting the word normal, even though I hate that, but like the normal structure of, it's not the normal structure of what you would think, I guess. I don't know. Is there any other messages to close this collective reading? Any other messages to close this collective reading? Is there any other messages to close this collective reading? Can I have any other messages? Let's see. Any other messages to close the collective reading? Is there any other messages? Okay, so we have cunning. So there could be some trickster energy here. Why did cunning come out? Joy. Protect. Transfer. Okay, so we have a trickster energy. We have joy, protect, and death. So there's something here that you, and this is the example that I'm getting, is that you have like a lot of people telling you like, oh, this is the way that you do it. You do this, this, and this, and go, and it'll be this, right? And you're like trying to do this, but it's not bringing this joy. And so there's something that comes in, but this energy that comes in is calling for you to protect it, and maybe not say anything to everybody about how you're doing this, because it's going to transform. So however you're getting this information, whether it's like a download, or it's like you have a bright idea, or whatever this may be that comes in that sends you on this different way of doing things, you might want to keep it quiet until, because there's going to be a transformation of this energy. And what does it look like after the transformation? What will it look like after this transformation? Wisdom, believe, and disguise. So it'll be disguised. You have to disguise it and have trust and believe in this. And it's going to look like pure wisdom. Like when you reveal this, it will look like pure genius. And it will just, I feel like people are going to be wowed. Like, oh, wow, like, look what you did with that. And just protect this idea or this creativity that's coming in. Because it does, I feel like that's a little bit of a warning that there may be an energy around that tries to sway you away from the information, because it's not, like I said, it's not the normal route. It's not the road that's always taken. You're going kind of down a back road to this for some reason. That's very important, that points you to wisdom, and that it looks like that's the exact way you're supposed to go. So don't be swayed away from that, because there's something in there for you. There's something in that back way of going. And protect this. You're protected, and also protect your idea. It wouldn't be something that, I would definitely use my intuition with talking to others about it. If you feel like you shouldn't, don't. And only talk to the people that you feel that you should talk to about it. Because there is some weird, energy here. Okay, collective, thank you so much for being here. I hope that this reaches you well. Always remember that you are loved and blessed, and we'll see you next time.